Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a psychic reading on Kylie Jenner. You guys might hear construction in the background. Sorry about that. If it gets too crazy, I'm going to have to edit this and redo it later. So annoying, but what are you going to do, right? If you guys are new here, thank you so much for being here. And if you guys want to check out get your own psychic reading, I put all my links in the description. So yeah, just email me or Instagram DM me. I have my testimonials all over Instagram. Okay, let's just get right into it. So there's a lot of drama going on with Kylie Jenner. Somebody messaged me yesterday saying they had information about her and they wanted me to do reading and see what's going on. So I said, all right, I haven't done a reading on Kylie in so long. Let's just go see what's going on and what the vibe is with her, Travis Scott, because she is super secretive about what's going on with her and Travis. So we're going to do a reading on the side chick. I'm going to see if I could put some pictures of her. Ooh. In this video, I'm going to see if I could put some pictures of her in this video. Okay. We're going to start off with Travis and the side chick. Actually, no, we're going to start off with Kylie and this billionaire thing. I'm saying millionaire. And what went wrong? What does she know? What does Kris know? And you guys know I can't stand doing readings on the Kardashians. Not that I don't like them, but it's just the energy is always just very wicked, especially with Kris. But we're going to read Kylie, and we're going to see what is really going on. Okay, so literally everybody on my block is getting construction done, guys. Sorry. All right, I'm going to put up the picture that I'm reading of her on the screen. So as soon as I tune into her, I'm hearing insecurity. Guys, full on disclaimer, I have nothing against Kylie. I think she's pretty, I have nothing against her. I like her style. I have some of her makeup from her makeup line. This is just a general reading. There's no bias here about Kylie or Travis or the side chick or Kris or anything, just what I see. So Kylie does have a lot of insecurity. There's always this whole thing about not being good enough. I'm hearing the word never being seen. So I'm assuming that there's parts of Kylie that she feels like aren't really seen out there. There's this whole personality that she has that she kind of hides, and this isn't really just about the media and the public and being famous that she hides it. She hides this personality because of family, because of her, even in front of her friends. I feel like she doesn't really come out with this personality. I'm also hearing there's something there about fearing being not accepted. So even though she's a billionaire or alleged billionaire, she still feels like her friends are going to walk away from her one day. And her friends are kind of only there because, it's very, the relationship is kind of shallow. She never really gets that deep with them. But I do feel like there's a lot of emotional baggage here with Kylie. I feel like there's even still some stuff between her past relationship, not the relationship with her and Travis. I'm talking about the relationship she had before this. I think she was with Tyga right before they got together, her and Travis. So I still feel like there's a sense of, I'm hearing the word betrayal. So I'm not exactly sure how they broke up. This is a long time ago, guys, but I'm hearing the word betrayal. Maybe he cheated. Maybe they just broke up. Maybe there's things we didn't really know about, but there was a lot of betrayal in this relationship between her and Travis between her and Tyga that we really never heard about. Because I'm hearing that there's a lot of things that were kept hidden. Yeah, I feel like the media would never covered it, or they would have paid magazines off to not cover it because she didn't really want this image to be, this image about her everywhere. She didn't want everybody to know that she got cheated on or infidelity issues. I'm sure there was probably some stories saying, she got cheated on. But the major outlets, they would have killed it early or something like that. There's something about erasing the lines. I'm hearing the words erasing the lines when it comes to Kylie. So she, obviously she has her mother to fix things, and we see that a lot with her. So I feel like just minor things like relationships and stuff like that, she's kind of relied on her mom and just, I'm hearing the words, I never asked her. So the mother would kind of do it to keep Kylie's image in check, but Kylie would never really, ask her to like kill these headlines. It was kind of, her mom just saying, taking it into her own liberty to just cancel these stories that they were going to make about Kylie, where Kylie was like, all right, well, it's a story, he did cheat or whatever. And she wasn't as concerned as her mother was about her reputation. So I am seeing that. There's also like this silenced voice, because I'm seeing her like her throat chakra is really, really blocked, and she's been silenced a lot. There's a lot of times where people will say, oh, don't say that. And it may not just be Chris, it may just be like, the publicist around her. It might just say, oh, don't say that. Don't tell them that. And, Kylie may really want to, get some things across to her media, to her fans. And she literally can't. This may also be like deals and stuff like that kind of silence her about saying certain things. So in that way, she feels like her personality is very, it's not really showing through. Like, she can't really be herself on TV. She can't really be herself with her friends. And I'm just feeling like there's definitely like an unstable foundation between her and her relationships with people, platonic, non-platonic, even family. I feel like she does look up to Kim, but it's not the way you think. It's not because of the beauty and like all that other stuff. It's because Kim, like, she kind of, she's more vocal about things than anybody else in the family. And I feel like Kylie would kind of confide in Kim more than anybody else in the family, because the personalities are very different. And I feel like there are certain things that Kylie would only tell Kim that she wouldn't tell anybody else in the family. There's a lot of like about Kim. There's a lot about her being very loyal, like very loyal to the family, very loyal to Kylie. She's definitely somebody that can keep a secret, and she won't, throw anybody under the bus. So I feel like that's why Kylie feels this connection to her. Whereas, I mean, I don't think the other parts of the family would do anything, but I don't feel like they would defend her the way Kim would defend her. So I feel like that's where the special relationship between Kylie and Kim comes in. I do feel like there is a lot of like disconnect from her and her sister Kendall. Kylie kind of rethinks this relationship. Sometimes Kylie can't even really stand staying with Kendall for too long. There's just a bad vibe. We're not doing a reading on Kendall, but this is what I'm hearing from Spirit about her relationship with her family members. Yeah, so there's definitely a disconnect between Kylie and Kendall. I feel like she definitely also confides in Chloe. Chloe's a good friend. I'm hearing a good friend, with her. Even though they're sisters, I'm feeling like this is probably one of Kylie's best friends, where she would call her every day. So about Chris and Kylie, and this is when we're going to get into this whole billionaire matriarch. Chris is very controlling. You don't have to be a psychic medium to tell you that, but in case you didn't know, Chris is very much the ones pulling the strings on the show here. I'm not going to go too much into details because you know how I am, guys. I don't want to bring negative energy on this channel. But I am going to say that there is a lot of blockages that have been brought into Kylie's life, not just like just her generally being controlling, but it goes deeper than that. I feel like there's a throat chakra blockage because of Chris, and Kylie can't really say what she wants to say to the media, to her fans, to even I feel like this affects family members too. Chris likes to keep the family members, oh god, I don't want to get into this, but Chris does not like to tell the other family members her projects between her and Kylie. Everything is very, very private. So Kim can't even know about what's coming next for Kylie Cosmetics. It's very secretive. There's a lot of secrets in this family, and that she is who it starts from. So these secrets, I'm hearing, they kind of eat at Kylie. So I'm going to assume that one of the big secrets was the fact that she wasn't a billionaire. And I just want to say, like, for Kylie's sake, I feel like she really did not need this title. She didn't want this title. It's not that she didn't want it, but she didn't want to lie about it. If it was true and everything was secured and sealed, then yes, that's fine. Like, I'm sure she would have no issue accepting this billionaire title. I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. I really am not sure that Kylie even knew that she wasn't a billionaire. I feel like this was so secretive. This was so hush-hush that Kris kind of orchestrated this whole thing. And, Kylie's obviously not doing her taxes. She's not counting the money dollar by dollar. She has people to do that for her. And I'm going to assume that she's not in these boring meetings about taxes and about all that stuff. I have a feeling that it's Kris kind of running the show with the money and everything on Kylie Cosmetics. And also her other daughters' merchandises and brands and all that stuff. So I really feel like Kylie herself is innocent. Even if she did know, like, I would just cut her some slack, because she really didn't want this. If it was organic and it was true, like, I'm sure she would be thrilled to accept it, but she didn't need to lie about all her money that she made. It really is not relevant to her. Even though she is very, very rich, I'm getting the feeling that she's really not a money person. Like, she's not obsessed with money. She doesn't need it. It was just kind of placed on her. I feel like she had this idea to start her own cosmetics line. She didn't know how big it would get. She kind of just went with the flow about it. And then Kris kind of, put the handles on the wheel. And she was the one that really made it bigger than it seemed to be. And then they got buyers. And of course, Kylie was thrilled to sell half of the company. But of course, that's where the trouble came in, because they're the one that, I guess, exposed her. So this is going to be a long reading, guys, because we are going to go into Travis Scott now and that whole thing. So I want to give a shout out to Kathy. Thank you so much for giving me this idea. I never really look into these people, but, like, side chicks and all the drama and all that stuff, unless I'm really interested. But thank you for the idea. I'm not even going to really read this woman, because whoo, girl, there is a lot of like, darker energy around her. Okay, I'm hearing she lights candles for him. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. So we got another Kris Jenner in the body of this Travis Scott side chick. I'm going to read her Instagram handle, 𝒸𝒽𝒶𝓇. 𝒸𝒽𝒶𝓇. So this is the alleged side chick of Travis Scott. She is a witch. She's doing something over there. And I feel like she will be with Travis intermittently. How does Kylie feel? Kylie is very, emotionally drained. I feel like Kylie kind of just feels like, I need somebody. And, we all have our vices. We can have alcohol, whatever. I feel like for Kylie, it's Travis, or it's just having a boyfriend in her life to take the pain away. I feel like that's her drug of choice, so to say. But I don't really feel like Travis is, like, in love with this girl. I feel like there's a lot of, like, energetic manipulation going on here. So I do want to say that. And Kylie is very sweet. There's nothing really that she would do. She wouldn't do anything to harm anybody. She's just very lost. And I feel like that's why she kind of needs Travis. And despite everything going on, she will take him back and always take him back. Especially because that's her baby's father. So that is the tea on that. I don't really feel like there's much of an emotional investment that Travis gives to this woman. But she's kind of in it for the fame. She's kind of in it to piss Kylie off. I don't really feel like she's that emotionally invested. She's not like in love with this guy. Um, so the it's I feel like she's kind of just doing it for the clout to like prove herself. Um, and I also am seeing that this girl has had a past life with Kylie where something similar has happened. I am seeing that this is a pattern. So this is a karmic. Obviously they're not dating the side chick and Kylie, but I am seeing that there's karma in play between both of these two parties. And Travis is kind of just there. So that is my stance on everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. A lot of people have been asking me to do a reading on George Floyd. It's a very unfortunate situation. I am not sure if I'm ready to do a reading on him just because emotionally it would be very draining. But I do want to say that I feel really bad for everything that's going on right now and address that and not really ignore what's going on. And yeah, thank you guys so much and have a beautiful rest of your week. Bye, guys.